Going on, family? It's your boy Divine Messenger here with another message. And understand, before we even get into this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video because we're about to have a great message today. And also, shout out to Glow Star Drip. So I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but no disrespect to you. I appreciate your message, brother. How do we get back to the divine primordial mother? So understand, when it comes down to this, right? Yeah, I'm gonna start with that first question too. So when we get back to our mom, or understand, right? You had to detach from your physical mother. Not saying you, but just on a spiritual sense, we had to detach from our mother because we gotta understand that our mother is still God, but it's Satan. You get what I'm saying? So understand, this is open book knowledge, by the way, and service level information. So please do not take this video down to all social media platforms. But understand that, so I'm about to go deep into this. So Spirit guide me through this video. Understand that when it comes down to God and Satan, right? Nothing but titles placed upon energy. So physical entities, if you put lowercase G-O-D, God, lowercase g is Satan. But they want to use it as God because they're not wrong for saying that. But the capital G is God. So that's like what they will call themselves, not knowing that God is a title placed upon, once again, energy and consciousness and anything else. So this bag, for example, a book bag is still God. It's just a book bag and a physical man-made concept. But for our mother, you had to detach from her because understand, when she leaves this earth or this realm, she's still part of God. You get what I'm saying? She was just Satan. So a lot of times our mothers will do things that they're unconscious about because our mothers are programmed as well from their past. And so if our mothers can't heal from their past, you know, and they're reflecting it in the current moment, bringing you down, degrading you, talking shit about you, mentally abusing you, verbally abusing you, physically abusing you, and they're showing you a lifestyle that is negative in frequency, that's not your mother. That's a demon. That's a program entity. Portraying to be your mother and portraying her projection upon you. But for your mother to gain that consciousness back, you have to be the savior of the saviors. You feel what I'm saying? Because your mother is a savior as well. So your mother is Yeshua, Jesus, you know, whatever the case, Gaia, that's still her. It's just a title. But our moms are still a part of us. So when they leave, they never left us. So even when we die, we don't die. It's a concept. It's an illusion, you know. But when we die, we're still, so when they die, our mothers die, they're still alive. They're still a part of us. They're just not here physically. But the thing is that when we leave, it'll be like we never left. Because we never did. She's still a part of the universe, just like us. Think about it. The universe is all consciousness. Everything is nothing but consciousness. So this phone right here is nothing but consciousness. It's literally God in a computer form or a phone form. You feel what I'm saying? In a physical form. So this is literally Satan in our hand right now. That's why it has an apple. So understand that for our moms, for them, if you are able to save your mother, then that will literally be your divine primordial mother in physical form. But a lot of our moms are programmed, once again, and a lot of guys out there or women, that whatever your mom likes, whoever they are with, will try to bring them down from frequency because they know how great your mother is. Your mother's a superhero. So that's why a lot of things happen on women as well, because, you know, moms are the greatest thing in this world, the greatest gift in the world, because without a mom, we wouldn't even be here. That's why if God was a gender, it would be a mother and a father. But understand, God has no gender. It's nothing but it's an illusion. It's a thought or ego perspective, guess you can say. So for your mom, once you detach from your mother, right, then you have to meditate, not knowing your mother spiritually will protect you. So in this realm, this firmament that we live in, understand that's your mom as well, protecting you. So even if people go out in society, people will protect you because your mother will pour her spirit into other people. So if you're walking by the light of God, because God is a man or a woman, but it's not a man or a woman, understand that when you are walking by the faith of God, not by sight, but by your faith, like your faith in God or in yourself, when you have that frequency raised upon you, then you're basically giving the universe orders at your own premise, because you're attracting that light, you're attracting that positivity, you're attracting that nurturing spirit, because you are literally the son and daughter of God, and you know it. You know you're a chosen one. Like, you don't even have to walk around saying it. Like, you know, and people will stare at you because they know you have been chosen to do something, because your frequency is something that they can't comprehend. So with that, that's your mom literally protecting you in a figurative aspect that you can't see, but you can comprehend it, so that the light reflecting upon your vessel, the way you're moving, the way your light shines through your eyes, yeah, that's your mother literally glowing on your physical vessel, and you can't see her, but she's pouring all that beautiful love upon you, that nurturing spirit. That's why people will look at you and be like, damn, you're beautiful, damn, you're this and you're that. Yeah, exactly. That's your mom literally pouring herself upon you, and your father as well. So that's why our God is a father too, not knowing. That's why people will say he, but it's like, either way it goes, it's not a gender. But it is. You gotta contradict God, because what is God? But once again, once we do that, yes, you're able to find your primordial mother. And once you connect with her, you have to meditate and pray. And not only that, but just be in nature. That's like, nature is literally our mom. You know what I'm saying? Nature gives life. There's trees, birds, the sky, the sun. Literally go out and give yourself to your mom. That's literally your mom. That's literally you, basically. That is you. It's a part of you. So if you go out into nature and you actually see what's out in nature, and you go be in tune with not only yourself, I mean, if it's too cold, then of course use logic, but just actually go out and see it though, because you got to walk outside to get to your car. But if you actually just sit at a park or something, you just chilling, you look and you nature gaze, then you can literally you can receive so many answers and gifts that the common human wouldn't even be able to comprehend. You can literally start asking God, what can you do with your life? And in an instant, because you're out in nature, giving yourself to nature, nature will literally give you answers. It will give you the answers to your questions. You just have to listen to your thoughts, but you have to contradict them. Once you're able to contradict that aspect, but your mom's going to give you everything, because your mom knows that you're awake to life. It's a simulation, my brother, my sister, understand that. So once we get deeper, it's a simulation, not knowing that mentally you're not here. You're not here physically, but you are. But spiritually, on a higher plane, a realm stacked on top of realms, so the 40, the 50, the 60, the 70, and so on. You are in another spectrum, another virtual reality, watching yourself at a lower point of view. You already seen all this shit unfold, because you are literally the reflection of God. You are your future self. So once you're able to see your future self in the current moment right now, like once you can look up and be like, I know I'm doing good up there. Like, you know that, and you start receiving that back down here. Like, you keep speaking that, then you're going to believe it. So if you believe your mother loves you no matter what, even if she hates you, she does not hate you, because what's the opposite of love? Hey, once you understand how deep this gets, understand you have to literally love and hate yourself in order to find the divine mother, to actually get that frequency. Because this is a great question. Like, I'm actually about to go in depth into this, because people don't really understand what's crazy. This is only the first part of the question. We didn't even get to the second part, but yeah. So in order to like really tap into a divine frequency, understand that you have to really love and hate yourself. You have to contradict everything you do. So on this spiritual journey, you feel what I'm saying? You have to really be true to yourself, because you are not spiritual, but you practice spirituality. You are not religious, but you practice religion. You feel what I'm saying? So once you break that down, you have to really love and hate your mother. You get what I'm saying? No matter what she does, you have to honor her. Once you love your parents and you do whatever you want for them, like you can pour yourself and like the world, your reflection upon your mother, and give her everything she wants and needs and doesn't need or wants, then just know that comes from the divine spectrum. So your mother up there literally knew you was going to do that for the mother down here. You get what I'm saying? Because understand, your mom is still not your mom. That's a physical, she's a part of this world. And in the commandments, do it not say, do not love things of this world. So should you love your mom? Yes and no, because that's not your mom. You are not even her son. She literally named God our name. So our moms literally named God. Literally named God, because you can't just walk around with no name. You can't, because people have like when people name something, they are attached to it. So our moms are attached to their creation. They created us. A woman created us. A woman created us. So God created us. A man and a woman created us. Understand that. So when you are named, you have to actually find out you are not your name. So if you literally ask yourself, like, why did your mother name you that? She named you, even if she's unconscious, your mom named you whatever for a reason. She may not know the reason, but just know if you look it up and do your own research about yourself, you understand that your name has a meaning. Even if your name is bland as fuck, you have a meaning to your name for some reason. That's why somebody named it a dog or a cat. But do a dog know that it's a dog, or do a cat know that it's a cat? No. That's why some people feel like a Britney, but all of a sudden tomorrow they want to be Destiny. People have alter ego, yeah, because people are not their names. Literally, God has no name. So to find your mom, you have to know what is your mom's name. Like, you have to go to your physical mom's trauma and past to find out why she is the way she is. And then think about it, your mom can look up to you as the son or the daughter of her. So if you are loving God and you're leading by example and you're radiating that beautiful frequency to your mother, just know she can literally come in, she can follow your footsteps and she won't even tell you. She won't even tell you, but she'll admire what you're doing. Think about all of a sudden, hey mom, I'm gonna buy you a house. She gonna laugh at you, but guess what? When she see that account, oh shit. Like I said, exactly. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be in tune with this God frequency. So you have to literally eliminate the things that you are in love with. You have to love and hate your mother once again. But just know, even if you hate your mom, you still love her. So no matter what you do, honor her, because you will never have a mother like her again. Once she is gone physically, you will not see her again physically, but you will see her again, because your mom is consciousness. There are other women out here who will love you just for you, who will love you better than your mom ever loved you. How is that possible? You'll be like, damn, this could be my mom, but it's not your mom. It's not your mom. But there are some women who have that mother nurturing spirit. Yes. So understand, it is consciousness. So when your mom dies, understand she never died. She's still alive on a conscious aspect. So she sees you on a higher point of view. And that's the thing. She graduated from school. You have not graduated yet. So it's not your time. That's why you have to love and hate your mom. Because no matter what, we will never get our moms back. That's why you have to make sure you adore every moment and let her just do her. You know what I'm saying? By you leading by example, by you taking care of her, paying her bills, retiring her from working, letting her live her life with her man or her woman or whatever, by going on trips with her, doing things for her that she never expected, she's going to always remember that. Because it's like, damn, she created you. Her and another spouse created you. You feel me? And it's like, bro, you're literally giving her those benefits. Like, you're basically spoiling her now. You know how she spoiled you when you were a kid? Now you're spoiling her. That's how deep this shit gotta be. That's your queen. Like that's the hive mind. You have to protect her. Get her that house right next to yours, or get her a mansion, give her a little house, whatever she want, no matter what. Because think about all them times she changed your diapers. When you was crying, she got about her bed to make sure you ate, you were breastfed, you had, TV to watch, you had entertainment, you had sleep, you slept right next to her, you had air conditioning over your head, you had clothes, shoes. You had to really be grateful that you had the mother that you have, to even tap into the divine mother, literally. And what's crazy, most people don't even talk about that, because that's how deep this shit get. And just in conclusion to that, yeah, you really had to just believe that no matter what, your mom is trying the best she can, but she has went through something that she probably never told you. So if you don't care to ask, then she'll never tell you. So you can't be mad if she never tells you about her past, because you never asked about it. But you have to just be grateful that you mother that you have. And when that happens, bro, the divine will literally reveal to you so much that you probably didn't even think was even possible. So that was the first part. Damn, that was a lot. And why are they trying to keep us trapped on Earth? They're trying to keep us trapped on Earth because they know we are consciousness. They know that. Think about it. We fund their society. We are literally their, we're literally energy in motion, in their motion. So they created a sustainable environment for us to live in, to farm our consciousness in, not knowing that we're all in the same web. And what's crazy, it's not even just them that trapped us. We trapped ourselves. That's really how deep this shit get. Not even on a physical aspect. Spiritually, we trapped ourselves. So what's crazy, I mean spiritually, people don't know what happens after death. But if I told you, you wouldn't believe me. That's okay. But people can't see through my lens, so I'm going to tell you anyway. But the thing is, spiritually, when we really see what happens after we die, it's the most beautiful thing in the world. There is no such thing as a thought in a aspect of the divine after death, because you are the thought of the thought. You are literally ego without being ego. So you sit there and you create everything that's going to happen or manifest in this lifestyle. And once that happens, you begin to really sit here and think to yourself, the world I was just in is hell, in heaven, but I made it hell because of my choices in my past. On top of that, the way of thinking and my habits and my comfortability in my habits. So on top of that, I allowed these things to change my life and my destination on where I need to go. So by doing that, you died a lonely or sad or miserable life, not knowing that you're going to have to come back because you didn't learn shit, nor about the divine, nor past this realm. So you will have to come back and do what you got to do again. So people don't really see, you know, through this perspective. They just think like, oh, we die and that's just it. Like, no, because what is death? You die every day. Every night you go to bed, you're literally dying. You know what I'm saying? So if you think about it like this, we are literally the Walking Dead. So they know that, like, that's literally why they do this to us, because we were not meant to stay here. It's a temporary pit stop. They knew that. Because, and that's the thing too, when we were building a simulation, even in the beginning of the Bible in Genesis, we were building a simulation, a simulator. By us doing that, we were already ahead. So we decided that we were going to take physical forms. By us doing that, we were like, okay, so here's what we're going to do with life. And this is how we're going to go. Knowing it's a game, but as soon as we sign our contracts, and think about it, where do you think contracts come from? Contracts don't just come from somebody's just thought. Like, no, somebody was taught how to make contracts. Somebody was taught how to trap us into signing signatures. So somebody sat there and said, oh, I'm gonna scam this person. If they sign their soul away, I'm gonna scam them. And I have their rights to all their shit that they own now. Like, people don't think about it like that. That came from the divine aspect. So before they even, they were able to come here because they were the watchers of us. And they knew, like, okay, we were a baby. Like, we are babies to God, basically. So this is how deep this shit get. Aliens are basically us in the future. So that's why there's a timeline on consciousness. There's a timeline on consciousness, meaning that it's 2023 to some people, not to me, my nigga. Because understand, what is a timeline? How, like, they will tell you all these things that happened before the past and all this shit. How do you think they were able to document that shit? They were able to document that shit because they were literally and figuratively there. They have been here before. All these realms and dimensions exist in numerous aspects. Like, literally right now, they're able to tap into the highest frequency. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can tap into any frequency they want because they created it. They created time. That's exactly why we have clocks to tell time. Not knowing that ain't the real time, but the time to the sun. They have connected the sun and the moon to our time. So they have trapped not only our time, but our mind to their time. So we are literally stuck in hell, trying to find heaven in hell. But how do you do that? By going within your mind and actually telling yourself, I am not in hell. I am living a great life. I am destined to be great in this life. I'm going to make hell my heaven. I am loving on God. I am loving myself. I am loving my lifestyle because I am great at everything I do in my lifestyle. I am thankful for my life. I am grateful for everything that happened into my life because it made me who I am today. When you walk around thinking like that, no demon can tell you shit because we are living in a world full of demons. And on top of that, if I am calling people demons, what am I doing, family? I am projecting my ego onto other people, not knowing that people are a reflection of me. That's exactly why I say you are the reflection of me, family. That they keep us trapped because we trap ourselves. At this point, it's so easy to them, they don't even gotta do it no more. That's how easy it is. But we have been here for that long. We have been here for so long, they stopped trying because they know we're going to do it to ourselves anyway. Because we don't know shit. We're ignorant. That's why people will shit on you if you are a nerd in society. Some people will shit on you. Some people will shit on you if you are smarter than them because you question how dumb they really are. Literally, people will be mad at you because you show a sign of intelligence that they don't have. And it's because you do the research behind closed doors and people are scared of that because you sound smart. Not knowing that, my nigga, is nothing but a projection of you. Nothing but ego. Everything is an opinion in this world. The only thing is, it sounds very intelligent from their opinion. That means they've been doing some research. So yeah, are they right or are they wrong? It don't even fucking matter. We have to stop trapping ourselves, and not only ourselves, but our other people as well. The trap that does happen is spells that are casted upon us. It's English. You gotta stop talking down on your fucking self. You gotta stop talking down on yourself. Because if you do, you are placing spells on your mind. Not only your mind, but your spirit. Because your spirit and your mind have been trapped through their time and our mind. So you have to really be delusional to this lifestyle. You have to actually speak positivity to your spirit, or else your mind will do it for you. And it will be a negative asset, because don't forget, your mind is a reflection of them. That's why they have a government, because they decided to trap our minds through their government. Now I understand as well, because they are governing our minds. And I understand as well, as a frequency, you have to up your frequency to even lead a trap of this world. So that moon that you be seeing is nothing but a celestial illusion. It is sitting here in our life to wave us of their frequency. Literally. Like, you know how the ocean, like the moon controls the tides, and the oceans, it controls like the society. Like, if we did not have a moon, what would happen to the ocean? What would happen to it? This is where tsunamis and shit will come into form. So they sat there, but the thing is though, we didn't have that problem till that shit happened. So our simulation got simulated by their illusion in the sky. They put that bitch in the sky for us to see, and we still can't see it. We still can't see it for what it is. So by that, if the moon can control the ocean, you don't think it can control you, because you are made of like what, 70% of water? Come on now. The moon controls our mind as well. So you have to know that when they tell you don't go to that motherfucking light when you die, my brother and my sister, don't go to that light. Because you go to that light, oh my God. You go to that light, it's Chalk City for you. It's Chalk City. It's Chalk City. You're going to come back to your past. Literally, that's all it is. That moon is basically, it's a spiritual gateway. It's a spiritual pathway right back to your past. So you have to understand that. Do not be afraid of the dark. Literally, like, you should sleep in the dark, because once you sleep in the dark, you are literally sleeping in yourself, basically. Pause. But you are basically just one with yourself. You know what I'm saying? The darkness is you, and you can literally, but the thing is though, to transmit your energy, because no, you are consciousness and you are spirit. So what you do will be staying on your spirit and your mind. So you have to literally free your mind from their programming. You have to free your mind from a program in general. And you have to know what you came here to do as a general, because you are here to lead troops. Because what did Yeshua do? Lead troops. What did all these other people do? Lead troops, because they were generals in a positive or a negative way. So what way are you doing? What way are you leading your sheep? Because as a shepherd, you are still led by sheep. A shepherd wouldn't be a shepherd if it ain't had no sheep. And a sheep wouldn't be a sheep if it ain't had no shepherd. So what is a sheep and a shepherd? Don't even exist. It's a way of thinking. So you have to literally train your way to follow God. But what is God? You have to literally walk by faith, not by sight. You literally have to find God within yourself. That's the only way to escape this bitch. If not, you're going to be stuck in the same constant reincarnation cycle. You will reincarnate to 2025, 2026, so on and so forth. Life going to keep lifing. Like time will never end. It will never end, brother and sister. It will never end. Because how can it? You are God. You end time, and you end your own time. So when it's time for us to die, we will die. But as of right now, we are living as we are breathing and dying, because we are already dead, but we are just not there yet. Haven't caught up to that moment yet. So you have to be grateful for every moment that you're living in. And you better do your research, because life is a test. So if you're not going to study or do your own research for this test, then you will fail, and you will come right back. You will repeat the same grade. Hell, the third dimensional plane, the third existence, the simulation, the holographic matrix that we live in. So if you don't know your research about the 4D, you ain't going to the 4D, my nigga. You're going to stay right in this bitch with the other reincarnation cycles that don't. That's karma, basically. Everybody you see is literally in the recycling bin. We're all in the same recycling bin, trying to find our way out of this own recycling bin. Literally. So I hope this answers your question. I didn't want to make this too long, but I really appreciate you for making me think today, So, yeah. I love you. Have a great day, man.